What's up, y'all? It's me, Tasha C, and this particular video I will be reviewing what is it? Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 8, episode 3. And shout out to my YouTube fam. You know, my YouTube fam, don't forget to like, share this video, and I mean, I'll probably make the 2 videos tomorrow, but yeah, it's interesting because it's the day before my dad's birthday, and he will be 80 years young. So God bless my dad. And yeah, he ain't. I don't want to be him like I grew up shooting. Still ain't got no wrinkles in my face. Shoot. anyway, let's get into it, y'all. We scratching this about. Oh, sorry, wrong. So we on facts. Like I don't know why the heck I started thinking about good times, but anyways, wasn't. Oh, you know, I just thought about because wasn't Kenville's mom the one who played Penny's mom? Chipfield's. Did she call me Chip? Am I correct? Oh, that's why I thought. I don't know why. It was on my mind. But anyways, y'all. We get into the fuckery, the reads, the shades, and everything, right? And this episode, I really wish that Phaedra would have got the colonoscopy, you know, the colon cleanse thing or whatever. Okay, I guess in the beginning scene, I usually don't go and order y'all, you know, y'all newbies, new to my fam and stuff like that. I mean, we all family, but you know, new to my part, like, oh, you my YouTube cousin too. Okay, we here. Okay, so I usually don't go and order just what I remember was important, and we just gonna go from there. At least what I remember, and then it'd be, oh shit, there's one thing I forgot when I got off screen. So anyways, y'all ready for Thanksgiving? I know this is so random, and so some people thanks taken, well, whatever. But anyways, we got Phaedra and Porsha meeting up, right? Or as Phaedra has said, you know, because she is the queen of thoughts. And they go and she gets the treatment, and she makes a comment about Kenya, about, you know, some of the women do need to basically be removed of certain waste, and including Kenya. That's why she's a couple shades darker. I don't know. I ain't too fucking with Kenya with all her shit, but at the same time, I'm like, maybe that's just me, y'all, but I didn't personally like Phaedra saying something about she's, you know, dark. I mean, sometimes she do the wrong way, but it was just like she's 2 shades darker because of the I don't know. I just felt like something about the shades of people. You know, you just don't feel like it. And then here you got Porsha sitting up there and getting this done. And I guess it's like a vacuum that goes on your ass and just sucks it out. You supposed to you know, you don't want to go into graphic details because I don't know what the hell's going on. But she ain't doing it no more. But when they talking, then you got Candy sitting there with Todd, and they got the dog, Bulldog, sitting in the corner, something, no, with the front of the bed. And they're talking about how the Phaedra and the Candy thing went, right? And y'all, this is what happened, at least what I think. We see here that we got one side where Candy thinks maybe they worked it out, and you know, Todd was like, when I'm gonna get my check, got my check. I thought about Young Thug with the check song, if y'all YouTuber, so he can sing when he gets him a check, and he get a check. Yeah, but he obviously didn't get one, but so he talks about it. And Phaedra is bringing up to Porsha, basically talking about them talking or whatever, right? And Phaedra again is kind of saying as if Candy's ass is sitting up here, like she still feels like there is. We know it's probably not going to be the same as it was, but Phaedra now feels betrayed because they got probably, you know, Powell's motorcycles, you know, some other stuff, maybe a pound of weed and whatever else they probably got over there, right? So you know, Phaedra feels offended, but here go Porsha, like, you know, because she was bringing up how she had I will be betrayed, I'll be betrayed. No, not today, but you know, she felt kind of betrayed about that as far as it. And it's kind of the angle, and depends on the situation, circumstances, and going by, okay, Todd and Apollo are friends, and then why is Porsha talking about Candy's garage or home is weird? I'm like, what? never mind. I don't know why this part kind of killed my brain cells and shit. You know, part of it. You know what I'm saying? I was like, well, this is not as bad as the Underground Railroad think it's a bus line and shit, or like Greyhound or something. But we gonna leave that alone. But at the same time, it's just like Phaedra still feels some type of way and feels that Kenny has betrayed her or didn't have. Now, Don Juan was right in the last episode about that, but at the same time, he was a little bit hostile. Like, you know, she sat in my chair or something like that type of thing. I don't know, Don Juan be, But at the same time, so we don't know. But I did see a recent picture that, you know, Candy, you know, she was, you know, doing the famous pose when you hold your friend's belly or, you know, family member's belly, something like that, you know, and pose, put the hand on the belly, stuff like that. And some, you know, the woman's, you know, expecting, you know, that type of pose, right? And so they might be cool, but like I said, we don't know. And just like, what do y'all think? Like, consider the circumstances because, you know, Todd is her husband, but also Apollo is his friend. Is in those circumstances, should Phaedra be pissed off at Candy for finding out about these assets and stuff? And at the same time, I'm kind of looking at like this. I guess to me, it's just another reason to justify why she has problems with Candy. Because she was going to Nene last season, wasn't it? And was basically saying she felt like Nene was there more for her than Candy was. And I don't know. But at the same time, we can also go by, well, Phaedra is up there ducking and dodging out half-ass paying folks and shit. And we all know it's still questionable. But I mean, I'm just saying, allegedly. Let's put the big-ass word allegedly. All front caps, front size, 36 and far as front size of the text of the letters, okay? Because we ain't got no time to be sitting here saying that that is true. But in the circumstances, you know, with that, it's just... You can kind of see it on both sides. Like, you can look like, you know, that's kind of messed up that she did that. Then kind of, you know, I kind of feel like this. Kanye shrug. And the reason why I said it is that, Phaedra already had a problem with Candy before finding about these assets, right? Or their relationship started to distance. And, you know, Candy already had a crying session on the other side of the world, whatever, last season or whatever. And, it's not going to be the same sense, and even if the assets weren't there, it was going to be the same. Now, if they were cool terms before she found about the assets, well, you know, if they were better terms, I wonder what she would have told about the assets, or they were hiding for them, you know, like, you know, we don't feel like, you know, paying for such and such per month for storage, but I'm just saying, I think it would have been a little bit different if the communication would have been better between them or hasn't faded and stuff like that. And Candy doesn't feel like, here you ass kissing to Nene, and now Nene was saying all the shit about you, which we seen right on the screen with everybody else saying she don't know you, you don't know, she don't know you, whatever. She just know you're the head doctor, you know. You sucked your way through law school. I mean, that's pretty much damn near what she was saying about your ass. And then all of a sudden y'all kumbaya. Not to say people can't forgive people and stuff, but you know, we ain't about to sit here and I'm on your Instagram and you know my Periscope and you know, and just be sitting there and might decide to craft and make some more to return the new basketball wire earrings that might come out, you know, remember when those popular or something like that or some tree, you know what I mean, just whatever. So then when Porsha has an event, her sister's there, and Candy, and it's supposed to be like some racing event, whatever, right? And Porsha says she's in very good shape, and she is an athlete all the time. And she's up here, and I just was like, this is not cute, because I understand she was stretching stuff, but here the little boy come out, just laughing. This is the most exciting thing all day. And Porsha's like, ha ha, whatever, but I'm just like, I understand, you know, when, you know, I think about the roles reversed. Now, I just had thought about it for a second. Now, what if we got some dudes sitting up there and stretching and whatever, but, you know, not to say his balls hanging low, something like that in some clothes, but what if he, oh gosh, oh, let me put all this water on myself on my abs. So like that, the girl, we'd be kind of like, what the fuck are you doing all this extra shit for? The girl was like, oh, this is the best song. Somebody gets smacked by the head prostrate, the girl might get dragged by her hair. I'm just saying, I just thought about this. It's like, I don't think it's cute, and I don't think Porsche looking, and I don't know if it's a sister or mom was just like trying to close the boy's eyes, whatever, but she up here doing lunges towards the way that the boys, you know, Porsche is for sure. She's going to give you life. And I don't know, I was just like, really? Because in real life, if that shit would happen with no cameras, and if God gives me, when I have kids, whether it's a boy or girl, and some help, I'll be like, hey, you don't have to do all that in front of my kid, okay? I'm not saying I'm just like that, but it just depends. I think she was trying to be innocent, but I'm just saying, real life, if y'all were in that situation, y'all kids, niece, nephew, whatever, your mentee or something like that, how would y'all feel? You know what I'm saying? Somebody, I'm talking about without the cameras, okay? Even then, you'd be like, she gotta go over there. I don't know, y'all. It's all over the place. But yeah, so she runs, she forgets to relay that little baton thing, whatever. I know I'm probably mispronounced that word, and you know how I am. And she ran, but it was more like a power walk run and a bounce to it. You know, a power walk, like you sat there and really ran. Some people, including myself, shit, when I talk to walk. And that's that. So, do we got another thing that Kenya's getting ready for this hair event? Okay, I'm surprised she didn't twirl in the thing. It's the same planner that was one of the planners for Cynthia's party. And Marla's made a return. And Marla thought it was inappropriate that here you got Sheree and Kenya going at it at Cynthia's event, which we had a couple things going on, okay? And she basically like this. We could have went to the side and talked to Sheree and maybe give her charity. And still, it's a nice way of saying, like, bitch, you obviously ain't got enough money to even, get Elmer's glue to glue some of the wood together for your darn Sheree and stuff. So, and then, you got Kenya, like, we can get a rib party, you can get 5 wings and fries and some coleslaw for $5.99 and a Faygo pop. I don't know if they got some besides Faygo, but I'm sure you know what Faygo is, but you know what I mean? Like, and maybe pack a bed and made chips or Uncle Ray's. If we're really gonna be fancy, we're gonna give you the real Doritos, okay? So I'm just saying, okay, and we gotta make sure that since we can only spread with so many people with the rib thing, we can only add, like, you can't get past 2 packs of hot sauce, okay? We got the catfish, we got the whitening dinners, but at the same time, we can only give you up to 3 packs, depending if you get the 5 meal or the 5 piece or the 3 piece, okay? That's what we're gonna do. I'm just saying, I'm just Karen was talking about with that. I wonder if she gonna be the video. People from Detroit to know about, I went to cast, whatever. They're supposed to have some 100-year anniversary celebration at Motor City Casino on January 22nd, 24th, and that means anybody can come, send your payments by January. It just threw me off because I seen the newsletter, and the teacher, if anybody watched my reviews before, that was like really close to her, because she was my teacher one time, and then she was telling us one day about Kenya Moore, and Kenya Moore was talking about her. Now she's a principal at Cass, so that's interesting. She left and came back. And now she's principal. She used to be English teacher. So, I don't know. If I feel like going, I don't know if I want to be bummed on this. I'm just saying, I wonder, will she actually attend that event? But anyways, like I said, so we got that going on. And Kim Fields and her husband, it's just like, they're not meant for this show. They're like, like, oh my gosh, we got a curfew pass. Like, really, like, they have this mindset. Everything is family, and there's nothing wrong with that. And they go to bed at the same time the kids go and everything and stuff, and they probably eat Lunchables with the kids and everything else. I'm just saying that Kim is not, I could see them being in the show, but she's not for Real Housewife. Unless she's gonna get into character like Ray G or some shit like that. She's not ready, at least what I see right now, to be in here. She better off behind the scenes directing the show or something like that. But yeah, but you know what? Did they really show the part that they were watching Kenya's whatever? They're really talking about the event, but is that a bonus scene or something? Because I could have sworn I didn't see that. Did y'all see that? I didn't see that. I really didn't see that. I didn't know what was going on. But anyways, so she's trying, even the husband had to remind her. She's like, I got friends. He's like, no, that's Sebastian's friends. You ain't got no friends. He was like, I'm surprised you didn't say you ain't got no friends on Facebook. You ain't got no friends on Twitter. You ain't got no friends on Vine. Who you fooling? Tootie got friends. Not Kim Field or Kim ain't got friends. Tootie got friends. Okay, you ain't got no. Okay. Alright. I mean, they just like so home. And they not meant for this show. I'm sorry, like I said, unless you're gonna be in character and gonna play, like I said, Regine, whatever, as a character. And I remember Forest Rocks, have brought up that up too. She's not ready for the show. I'm sorry. No, sweetie, you are too sweet and wholesome, okay? That's like putting, what's a sweet candy, y'all? That's putting Skittles right next to a big ass patch to sour patch, some lemon heads dipped in sour patch sugar, okay? It's not going, okay? Okay, no. But anyways, so they're getting so excited. We also have another talk where Porsha was talking, I think, to Kenny, I forgot to mention, after the track meet. And how first her boy at the time was overwhelmed, but she said she got that good or whatever, so they still cool, whatever, at the time being whatever she was talking about. And then her and Candy were talking about how, basically how they felt certain stuff was said or whatever. And what was it, something along those lines like this, like, and Portia's iceberg, well, that's how how the stuff she went with Todd. But see, Candy said she had people who knew who Todd was, and she didn't just like didn't she say like she didn't jump into it or something like that or whatever? Okay. But at the same time, we got Porsha talking about, how she was trying to defend like she loves her MPV, PPPO, whatever. I'm just saying, how Porsha is, okay? And Candy, which is they brought up the scene where she wasn't allowed to go, and people had told certain stuff to her, and they talked about it before. And when she was with her ex, for example, her ex-husband, and how he allowed her to finally go out past a 10-mile radius from the house, and how he was working on that or whatever, and how they just felt like, what type of shit is that? Whatever, you're not allowed to go. Is there an invisible electric fence or some shit that you get electrocuted when you go past a certain amount, okay, the house, whatever, don't go to Mrs. Richards' yard. Okay, I'm just saying that's how that was. Whatever. And then remember, she talking about a flat line and everything else, like he was so controlling, so abusive, so allegedly. So whatever. So they, she came just like she just taking, just take it. Make sure you get a DNA test, Ancestry.com test, a science test. Check under his fingernails. Make sure they ain't dirty. Make sure he washes his back. Washes his stomach. Make sure ain't no lymph balls in his navel. What else? It was just a lot of stuff she was talking about that, she needs to check to make sure. You just have to be careful. You don't just jump in love. You look and reach back. It wasn't that one of the conversations. Okay, yeah. So, let's get ready for this last, because I want to save Cynthia and Peter as the last part. Yeah, so back to the storyline and the story. I just said that twice. But anyway, y'all. Like I said, Kenya Moore is in the confessionals, and she's still going charade, because she was talking about something about the payment. I know she was saying something, I think before or after, between the launch party, talking about her, with the, dirt payment, stuff like that. And you got Sheree, when she got there to pay, talking about her too, instead of payment, about what has stood out of all the comments that was said, that Sheree said, she said some comment like she need to be worried about basically her house where she stays with the Argos. What Gargle? Wherever, remember Shrek, right? And wasn't Gargle, whatever he was called. And she was like, did she ask Shrek about me? I'm like, God damn, okay, whoa, shit. But anyway, you got this launch party that's been 2 years because she's ready to sell this product, okay? She's ready to let our soul glow and everything else, all right? So when the party comes, it seemed like it's up on the upper floor or the upper room or something, because you see all the sawdust and everything anywhere, I'm like, somebody just couldn't get a broom and just sweep all that shit down there, or just, something, And then you got Porsha, who comes there with one of her friends that actually Candy had met when they came to, at the wedding, I guess, at Candy's wedding. And Candy was even saying that she's been cooling with her more so, hanging around with her more so than Porsha. And so we got it where the girl goes and we see this product, and it's in a purple bottle. And the girl decides to open up and smell. I ain't got to do all this investigation. Are they giving her an extra check or something? I ain't got to do all that. Now, unless she was planning on purchasing the item and asking, like, where can I buy it at? Because you got Kenya's, like, she got passionate. It was a young lady named Passionate. Like I said, the girl's name was Passionate. Like I said, well, I mean, I just feel like maybe that name is for somebody who has a real drive and passion for life. I don't feel like talking about nobody's name today, whatever, nothing like that. But I'm just saying that's pretty interesting. Or, or if she wanted to, if she was one of those people who wanted to go into the adult film or something like that, if they really wouldn't have to change, that she got passionate, something. I don't know why I would think like this. But okay, I know y'all be like, why is she always talking about adult films? I'm just saying, if you think about that name, like Miss Passionate, that you kind of say that does sound that way. But anyway, y'all. But the girl, back to the party. The girl's up here tested and she smell like water. Or, she can tell it's water. First of all, you don't know how long that tap water been sitting in that shit, okay? We don't know when it got poured in there, which I'm kind of like, if the product is not there, and you hear Kenya talking about, having a product, they got people with flat irons and stuff like that on the side, doing hair and stuff. But it wasn't grand entrance, grand open, or whatever type of thing, right? She arrived late with some dude that Phaedra was saying, looked like she didn't load enough that she at least met, dermatologist or something at this time. Because, like I said, they back and forth. But what I wanted to point out, y'all, was this. Like I said with the girl, I ain't gonna do all this for this reason. Even if it look like water, tastes like water, whatever, I ain't about to take no chances of just tasting some water she didn't drink because it was so hot. I remember it was supposed to be cold. And Marla said in the scene that she wanted some AC. She wanted chills the place. The AC obviously did not make it, so everybody's turning the paper in their hand into a church fan. And also, if you think about it, it's like they didn't have, I guess it was just a little gathering, wasn't anything like organized, or it was going to be certain amount of time, wasn't a little flyer, nothing like that, like get your nails done by a boss, the boss and stuff like that, and then a flip on the other side, you get your hair done down the street type of. Nobody had that stuff at all. But what I'm saying is, on top of that, it was hot as hell. Candy was there for a second, and then she's like, shit, I'm about to throw up, and blah, blah, blah. Because she thought it was kind of awkward. Here you got Porsha's friend up there drinking the product. And I'm like, oh, man, it's not that serious. Because of this reason, I ain't taking no chances because it tastes like, you smell it, and it tastes like, it smells like water. First of all, you don't know, even if it is, you think it's water. Like I said, I ain't about to sit there and have chest hair like I'm a dude from a 70s porno shit on my shit. I ain't taking no fucking damn chances, okay? You don't the fuck. I'm just saying. Like she drinking that, thinking that stuff is cute. I wouldn't do it just for the fact that it's to prove a point. No, that's just like, okay, y'all remember this, right? Speaking of hair, and I think it was the early 90s or late 80s, right? There was a product called Rio, right? Rio was a product that was supposed to give us hair, all straight and stuff, was supposed to be for the African American community, and people were getting this stuff, and I always remember seeing an infomercial, and this dude was sitting up there, and he had the product right, and he was putting somebody's hair. He even had a cute little girl, and her hair was like this. She was just doing like when you get the bounce and stuff, so you get your hair done and everything. I mean, I don't think she was doing all that, but when you get the free, I wish they shown the person who did that Instagram video when you get your hair, you get a fresh blonde, you doing this, because I sure be. But what I'm saying is that when he was putting the Rio in the girl's hair, he even tasted the product and said, this, like, your soul say that actually is an edible perm. That's what the fuck he was trying to pass on, right? And remember, y'all, if y'all remember this shit, after that commercial became so popular, women's hair, and if dudes want to get that slick back and shit, people's hair stopped falling. We didn't hear from Rio again, and 6 months later, probably even other than that after that shit, okay? So what I'm saying is, even though it may be drinkable, I'm just saying I'm not trying to sell me some water. Shit, I would just put it in a plant or something, or I would have just, like, put it on that and just put on my hair or something. I just would not drink it, because like I said, I ain't trying to do no chest hair, some gangrene between my big toes and my knees. I ain't taking no fucking chances, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to drink the Kool-Aid. Fuck that shit. So after that, she even talked to Kenya for a certain point. I think by the time Marlo was up there, she even said about the product. Kenya's all mumbling stuff. That bitch gonna talk about the product. But you don't have the product. About 2 years ago about this product and it's still not being made, whatever, right? Don't do it if you're not gonna do it, whatever, okay? Because she has the platform that even though some people don't like her, we feel some different type of way, windshield wiper going back and forth, she still is a likable person, meaning that she can capitalize on certain stuff. She can do a how to twirl YouTube video and probably get a bunch of views and hashtag that shit, okay? Did she do that? I mean, yeah, besides video stuff, I just would have capitalized enough on that. But I'm just saying is that don't sit here and have a launch party for something that's not there. Okay, because say, what if you do get the right ingredient that, you know, doesn't harm anybody or not even the goldfish, and then nobody wants to buy this shit because you play too much. You get fucking with us. You get playing, you know, like you're trying to win an Emmy or Oscar. And we didn't feel like doing that no more. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. But like I said, her and Sheree end up talking on the side. Kim Phillips probably come there and stuff. And then Phaedra was coming there. Like I said, Phaedra already came there, blah, 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 blah. And Cynthia was there, blah, blah. And it was just that her and Kenya ended up talking. And Sheree was just, you know, they basically was like coming to terms with a good, I guess good for now. And Sheree was basically in confessionals like, you know, how can I trust this? But she's still wearing color contacts in 2015. You got also Phaedra Naked Jab's confessionals talking about how Kenya still ain't working on that square booty and all this other stuff. And you also got, like I said, now her Sheree are just cool with, because, you know, Sheree is, you know, Kitty tried to pull off like, I didn't mean to say it that way, but Sheree was like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You didn't have to do all that stuff. And, you know, I'm just reporting what the neighbors say. Okay, well, let the neighbor, you know, she didn't say, she didn't say it, but like, let the neighbors say it, Kitty, you didn't have, whatever, right? So, they kumbaya at the moment, and they get the joy to walk around and fan themselves, and, you know, like, the way people were fanning, it was like people, if they want to make an omelet on the damn floor, they could have, because people were fanning a little too much. Okay, I'm just saying, people who get their hair fly out or who sweat really bad or whatever, like, you know, sweat myself, well, it was not gonna be okay with them. Okay, I mean, did somebody open the window? Maybe next time, Kenya, not today. But so they on terms. Anything else that kind of happened at the party, whatever? No. Let's go to now the last part. We got Cynthia. She has not heard from Peter in 10 days. She called him and he's not answering. First of all, even if y'all mad, like you two cousin here to give me a sneaker, I was just finished. I was watching the video. I want to get this out the way because I'm starting to get sleepy because my battery was low. But she brought up a good point. I mean, her and her sister, I think that's her twin, right? Hey, cousin. Was talking about, like, the whole thing about this 10-day bullshit. Even if you mad, you can just text somebody. Even emoji me just, you know, a face like this. Something. And then be like, I'll talk to you about something like that. The fact that the 10 days thing was a problem itself. Then you got Leon and all I can think about, I know you want to leave me. I don't know, somebody's head that made me think about Temptations. They play that shit so damn much where he probably still making money off of that stuff, which is not bad. But at the same time, I just thought about, I refuse to let you go. But he comes in, you got two sexual, and their daughter just growing so beautifully, Noelle. And she's been seeing, I guess, the whole time, you know, for a long, very long time. And she was pursuing singing and acting. Which we could see probably where the singing and acting probably came from. Oh, no, you won't leave me. But, anyways, she's thinking about being homeschooled. Even though they were already talking about the issue about having her homeschooled. Because originally, I thought, like, well, maybe why is there not a school that, unless for certain reasons, and that's their decisions, and as long as the parents is okay, they okay, whatever. I was like, there's not a performing house curriculum or, you know, a performing house school they should go to. But if that's okay, so they getting a tutor, right? And the guy comes in, and I was like, oh, he ain't bad looking, whatever, right? I remember one time having a cute tutor. I was going to tutor for a couple years for math, like between 9th, 10th grade, like into that 11th grade, whatever, right? And Mr. Richardson, I don't know if he's still alive, but thank you for the time that you had helped me. And he had this, like, I don't know if he was an intern or something like that, right? But I still did my work and did what I was supposed to do and understood what the heck I was supposed to do, right? But I mean, I don't know you well, but you were fine as hell, sexy caramel. But I don't remember his name. But he was cute at first, but the third or fourth week, I mean, because sometimes he didn't tutor me all the time, because I went there once a week, but it was like every other time that I went, it was like he was there for like a month or two. And then he was cute until it seemed like I don't know what he was going through, but he was first like, why are you even coming here, this new place? But he kind of said it with it. I'm like, okay, well, all right, you know. But then all of a sudden, I remember one time I heard him cuss like shit or some fuck or something. I'm like, what the hell's going on here? Shit, I'm like, get the books and shit and wanted to slide out the goddamn room and be like, come get me, mom. Shit, even my hours up early. So, yeah, but I think that was the last time I seen him, whatever, because, like I said, he was fine as hell, whatever, and I still did my work back, you know, because he could see distraction, but it could be anything. A person, you know, that shouldn't be just because of a person's good, like, you could physically see supposedly they're attractive. That's supposed to distract the dude, had 200 resources, he knew all this stuff, everything, and they were doing this, you know, but Cynthia kept it real. She was like, he was cute, and she didn't know it was a distraction. I don't, like, you know, we don't know, no, it was bull crazy. I don't know if Cynthia didn't want to keep looking at him too long, and she was more so worried about that, like, I wonder. You know, I don't know if she was looking at that way too, because yeah, it's the thing about him, but he has good credentials and he's worried about teaching and helping learn as the purpose. And you know, you're not intimidated because you feel like I don't feel uncomfortable. It's not like they ever comfortable. It was like she was saying, like I said, she was looking at himself, like she was paying attention to what he was saying. It's like, ooh, look at them locks. Look at his smile. I bet he used Colgate White. And maybe Crest whitening strips. He smells like avocado. Does he go to Chipotle? I mean, I'm just saying, but anyways, so they don't know, and they don't know for sure, because even Leon was like, okay. And I think they talked around that scene or the next scene. And Leon's basically saying maybe it's something he sees because he's used to her run away from relationships. The more she gets away from relationships, more that she stays away from them. Because I remember before I knew it was Cynthia, that I had a magazine article where she was pregnant with their daughter. And they were supposed to be engaged. And I guess she was like, you know, she was like, to that too. But he's just saying if it's worth fighting for, then fight for it. If it still doesn't work out then for y'all, then y'all need to go y'all separate ways. Okay? So anyways, later on in the episode, Peter comes back. And he explains that he was drunk because of the circumstances of this video. Let me mention to y'all, the 10 days was never mentioned in this whole conversation. Where was Peter at? Where was Peter's Peter at? Where was Peter's inside? What creases and opening of the body that he was at in some broad, okay? Because that's the only thing I could think of, like, you know, were you in a coma for 10 days would have been the only fucking excuse, maybe, okay? If you had documentation that proved that you were in a coma and somehow you left your wallet at the job or fell in the toilet, somebody flushed it, then I would have believed your ass. And then when I would have had proof in the doctor because I'm your wife, and even though they got that HIPAA law, hit my ass. Because the thing, I would have been like, okay, unless he was in a coma for 10 days and just woke up, and I would have had to go to Charleston to go see his ass, and it was proof that he was in a coma and did not wake up until the 10th day at 11:59 p.m., then I would have believed the shit. But I'm just saying that was not brought up. It was just brought up about he was prepared for mad with the Kim situation, and she admits that she's fell all love, then he want to start the crying, somebody get the Kleenex. Then, you know, I made that song up again, like, we got a remix for Peter, he gotta get the Kleenex. He was touching all over titties and over her neck. Get the Kleenex. Anyway, like I said, besides him getting the Kleenex and shit, it was just like, she's like ready to try one more time. If it don't work out, we need to go separate way. He one of those people, and I personally know people like that. I ain't gonna say names, but I might be related to them. But you know what I'm saying. But I know people that once they get married, it's like to death do you part. And it's like, you're not leaving me. You know what I'm saying? Even if your arm gets chopped off and handcuffed, I'm still coming after your ass type of thing. There are some people who believe that once you get married, you only get married once. And we do, hopefully, only want to get married one time, you know, whatever. But sometimes it still doesn't work out. But at the same time, He's like, it's just marriage and that's it. Once you make the commitment, it's when we're supposed to make it work. Well, where's the 10 days? Peter, where the fuck is 10 days? Where the fuck you go? Like I said, you could have sent an emoji at least a couple days, whatever, and been like, I don't want to talk right now. At least would have called, FaceTime her, so check the picture. Who was that lovely lady who used to do that poetry ATL and stuff? And she talked about Peter's taco meat chest, whatever. He could have sent one of those selfies or whatever. At least like concerned, because even though y'all mad for the 10 days, even a fucking relationship, and y'all not, you know, common law, whatever, or not married yet, or you know, y'all just together. Still, what the fuck you been? Like I said, you better be in a goddamn coma. Because that's the only damn excuse. Or kidnap. We'll set kidnap, coma, kidnap. Okay? Something around the lines. It has to be something like that, whatever. And unless, I don't want to say like this, had to be, like I said, a major tragedy or a very serious condition along the lines. Because that's the only way I'll believe that fuck shit. And then it still don't get brought up. So that's how they end. They're like, all right. I'm surprised they gave the dab dance and just called it a day, okay? And that's how the shit kind of ended. And we'll see next episode. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. Like, Phaedra still, 1 minute she cool with Candy, and still she talking about the bullshit with somebody else. Don't, you know, Candy said, come talk to me, and then something, whatever. But we just will take it from there and there. And we'll see how Sheree, before they get her out the way, I don't know if she's going to be the same episode of when Nene comes back. That'll be pretty interesting, okay? But anyway, y'all pleasant week, pleasant weekend. I'll definitely see y'all next video. It's after 12 o'clock. My dad's birthday today. Anyway, love y'all. Take care.